Hello and welcome to Let's Play Enduro Racer on the Sega Master System, Sega 1987. This is the European/American version of the game. This consists of 5 levels which are repeated once, giving 10 levels in total. The goal of the game is to finish all 10 levels within a time limit. Button 2 is accelerate, button 1 is brake, left and right moves left and right, and pressing down does a wheelie. It's important to do a wheelie just at the right time when you're going over a ramp, otherwise you will lose speed. At the bottom right of the screen is a damage counter. If that damage counter goes to 99, the time will go down twice as quickly. Different things do different amounts of damage. Smashing your bike will do 10 points of damage. Hitting a rock will do 4 points of damage. And there are other ones as well, I can't remember. But I hope not to get much damage, really. Anyway, so in this video I'll be doing the European/American version of the game, which is this one. In the next video I'll be doing the Japanese version of the game. Now that game, that has 10 levels, which are repeated once, giving 20 levels in total. So it's a bit harder. So without further ado, let's do the European/American version of the game. Okay, this is level 1. Okay, so do a wheelie just as you're going over the ramp. There we go, lovely. Yeah, for some reason we're racing against cars, which doesn't seem fair, but there you go. There we go, lovely. Nearly there. There we go, lovely. And we managed to pass 7 cars, which is quite good. Seven points. Okay, here we get to buy items, but they only last for 1 level. Accelerator makes us accelerate more rapidly. Handle, that makes turning left and right slightly more sensitive. Tyre, that will make us not slow down as much when we go off the main course. The engine will increase the maximum speed from 200 km per hour to 263 km per hour. The suspension, what that does is, if you remember when I was talking about the ramps and having to do a wheelie on the ramps, if you don't do the wheelie properly, you will slow down when you go on the ramps. The suspension makes it so that you don't have to do the wheelie, you can just go on the ramps and you won't slow down at all. So that's really handy, actually. The item will reduce your damage by a random number between 4 and 50. The manual lists a whole load of items that you can get with the item, but all the items are really just different numbers, random numbers that will get your damage down by that number. So I think there's a first aid kit, for example, which gets your damage down by 12. But I don't know how a first aid kit works on a motorbike. But and there's other things like that. Yeah, the number is between 4 and 50. I think it's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 28, 32 and 50 or something like that. I just can't remember, but it doesn't matter what the item is, what it's called. It's just a random number between 4 and 50, so it's just luck, really. But it'll get your damage down by that number. As I stated before, if your damage ever goes to 99, the time will go down twice as quickly. So it's important to keep your damage as low as possible. But I've had a lot of practice at this. I shouldn't really get any damage, to be honest. Anyway, I'm not going to buy anything for the next level. I did forget to mention that the time you have remaining at the end of the last level is actually added on to the base time you get for the next level. The base time for levels 1 to 5 is 60 seconds, and the base time for levels 6 to 10 is 50 seconds. So I had 15 seconds at the end of the last level, and that was added on to the base time, which was 60 seconds, giving me 75 in total at the start of this level. Having said that though, the maximum you can start a level with is 99, so you can't just keep adding more and more time on, because there's an upper limit of 99 seconds. Anyway, do not touch the grey rocks. That will cause your motorbike to smash, and you'll lose time and and that will give you 10 damage points. There we go, lovely. Lovely, good. Oh good, managed to pass 8 there. Yeah, levels 6 to 10 are just repeats of levels 1 to 5, except there are more vehicles to avoid, really, and you only get 50 seconds base time. Anyway, do I want anything for the next level? I'm going to get... I'll get the accelerator. If you do buy an item, the music will change. I think the music is actually a bit better. Be careful though, because if you smash your motorbike, the music will go back to normal, and that's because you've lost the item. So if you do buy an item, make sure you've had a lot of practice, otherwise you can smash, and then it'll be a waste of points. So, and the other thing to remember is that if you do buy an item, you can't unbuy it, like on, for example, Tato Chase HQ. So once it's bought, and you can't unbuy it. Anyway. Yeah, I really love this music. It is possible to go around the ramps, but using the ramps is preferable, because when you're in the air, you're actually invincible. So it's a good idea to learn how to use the ramps properly, like I have. That's it, just have to press down at exactly the right time. Mucked it up there. There we go, lovely. Whoops, mucked it up. Absolutely effortless. I'm a natural. That was close. Managed to pass 6 cars there, which isn't as good as the first level. Okay, the next level is the water one. Now, my advice is not to get the engine for the water one. If you do get the engine, you will find that when you jump over ramps, which is needed in the next level to jump over some water, if you fall in the water, it costs you time, and I think you get 10 damage points. But yeah, if you get the engine, the ramps will make you jump so far that you'll miss another ramp that you need to jump over water. So do not get the engine for the next level. No, don't get anything for the next level. It isn't worth it. If I'd bought the engine, I might have ended up in the water there, because I might have missed one of the ramps. So don't buy the engine here. That's it. Yes, just made it. Managed to pass A's again. Okay, next stage is the fifth one, which is the hardest one. It's even harder at stage 10, I assure you. Okay, what can we buy? I'm going to buy suspension. One more thing I forgot to mention. After stage 6, the accelerator, handle and tyre will cost 10 points instead of 5, and the engine, suspension and item will cost 20 points instead of 10. So that's something else to think about. Haha. Close. Ooh. Nasty. There we go, good. Okay, how many did I pass? Oh, 9, that's quite good. Okay, I think on the next level I'm going to buy the engine because I want to show you it. If I can afford it. It should still be 10 points. Yeah, good. The price is only double after the next level. So let's buy the engine. And let's go. Okay, this is a little bit harder than the first level because there are more competitors. Muck that one up. Blimey. Blimey. Yeah, the engine, in my opinion, is sort of... It can be a hindrance, really. Makes you go too fast. There we go. Managed to pass 19 there. I think that's my best. With the engine, of course. I think 9 is my best without the engine. Okay, everything should be double price now. Yep. I'm not going to buy anything. Avoid those grey blocks like the plague. It's an instant wipeout. I think that's what they call it. I don't know the lingo. I'm such a square. Get out of my way. Must be nearing the finish now. Come on. Yeah, good. 16 I passed there. That's really good without the engine, actually. In fact, that's really good without any sort of extra item at all. Yeah, really good. Up to 48 points now. The next one is that. I might get the... I think I'll get the handle just to show you it. Makes us turn left and right slightly more sharply. Really doing these jumps well. Love it. Really satisfying when you do it. When you do loads of good jumps in a row. Remember that you're invincible while you're in the air, so that's why you want to do the jumps and not go round the ramps. Come on, where's the finish? Probably about 5 seconds more. Yeah, there we go. Pardon me. Oh, 17. I don't think that was because of the handling, though, to be honest. The extra handling I bought. Okay, it's that water one again. Water, the best thing you can get for the water one, I think, is the tyre, not the suspension, because sometimes it's good to slow down just a bit on the jumps there, just in case you're going too quickly and cause you to go in the water. So I want to get the tyre because that dark green surface is that slows you down a bit. So yeah, I'll get the tyre. I'll see how that works out. The tyre should make it so I don't slow down on the dark green surface, which will be handy. Yep, it worked. Good. I knew it would. That's the one. That's it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful, governor. Good. Lovely. Come on, where's the end? Speak of the devil. There we go. Oh, exactly 60 seconds remaining. Managed to pass 17 there. Okay, time for the final level. For this one, I'm going to get the suspension. Yep, that'll do. Not the engine. It might cause you to miss one of the ramps and then fall in those annoying chasm things, so no engine. This one can be quite tricky, mainly because there isn't much room in which to avoid the other motorbikes. I'll have to concentrate on this one. I'll have to go through there. Yeah, good. Had no choice. It was either that or hit the motorbike. That was close as well. Another one, yep. Then that again. Oh, good. Yeah, remember you are invincible when you're in the air, I think. Oh, good. It's close. Right. I'll have to go through here. Yeah. Had no choice again. Another chasm, and the end. Good. That's the end of that. And now we get the very philosophical ending. Okay. Congratulations, you successfully completed all of the stages. Record 6 minutes, 50 seconds, and 50 hundredths of a second. Enduro is a symbolic journey through life via the media of a race. The results are insignificant, and what really counts is competing. Of particular importance are the lessons to be learned concerning oneself from the various encounters you experience along the way. There is no victor or loser in this test of endurance. The only thing that really matters is that you make a commitment to begin the long and trying trek. This game is then dedicated to all of the life riders who have started out on the solitary trip to find their own individual limits. Last but not least, may we sincerely congratulate you on a perfect run. The end. Okay, so that ends part 1 of Let's Play Enduro Racer. In part 2 I'll be doing the Japanese version, which has more levels, so it's a harder experience but more or less the same game. Anyway, so thank you for watching part 1. Next video will be part 2. Thanks again and goodbye.